I'm Donna Bailey and I teach textiles and I'm the textile specialist at GCSE. So the course is split into two parts. One part will be coursework and the other part will be exam. They are both worth 50% each. The coursework, students will be asked to produce a design and make task. So they'll often start with a design brief and they will have to have a little bit of core design and technology knowledge in terms of design specifications, looking at target markets, etc. But then the big chunk of their marks will be designing and making a final product, and that's where they can really get stuck into the textiles and their creativity. Okay, so some of the really interesting things that students will make are a range of garments. So at Key Stage 3 they're quite limited, they only have one lesson a week, they're quite restricted to what they can make in terms of time. At GCSE they have 2 lessons a week, they are introduced to so many more techniques that which they wouldn't have had at Key Stage 3, such as digital embroidery, the laser cutter, using fabric on the laser cutter, a range of printing techniques such as screen printing as well as transfer printing, and they just get to really explore those techniques, really have fun with it really, and then usually they will specialise in a couple of those techniques and then really develop them and really go with it and be creative, and you know, they usually really love it. So basically researching artists or designers that do that sim and make, you know, specialise in that kind of area, and then going away and doing some research, developing ideas. They get a big chunk of marks for developing ideas. So students who are creative, who love to think outside the box, that's going to be great for them. And they can explore lots of ideas by, you know, even drawing ideas, modelling ideas. So the modelling could be something basic like paper to then fabric and modelling it on mannequins or whatever suits. I've taught textiles for 9 years. I've been here for 9 years, which is crazy. And in that time, I've had many students who've been really successful at GCSE, and then they've gone on to mainly Exeter College. I'm not sure about Richard Huish, but they go onto Exeter College and do textiles. I know it's a really good, popular course. And then even to university. And most obvious careers that they could go into is obviously fashion design, textile design, but also interior design, even product design. You know, it can be quite broad as well as specialists. So a lot of transferable skills, communication skills, decision making, problem solving, which they can use later on in life, whatever career they choose. Okay, so obviously the main room would be the textiles room, where they've got access to all the sewing machines, all the different printing facilities, so transfer printing, we could do some screen printing. They've also got access to the design and technology room, so they could use a laser cutter. They could, if they wanted to, use the 3D printer, which I've never had students use that before, but why not? You know, it's easily transferable, and if it's relevant to their project, then why not? So the exam is worth the other 50%, where students will obviously have plenty of time to prepare for that after the coursework, where students they'll still have to know some core knowledge of design and technology. But when I say core knowledge, I'm talking about the design process and things such as the social and moral issues. They will not be expected to know about other materials such as timber and metals. So a part of the exam, they will be asked to design a product of some sort, and students are usually prepared for that because we prepare and revise that section together, and it's worth a big chunk of marks. That's good. And then the other questions, it'll be a mix of some multiple choice questions, some short answer questions, and some extended writing questions. So it's a whole range really. I would say if you're creative, if you love making, you've got a passion for design and creating, in particular, working with fabrics, if that is your passion, then this course is for you.